Number 10. Beneath New Zealand lies a cave that looks exactly like a galaxy underground. These are the Waitomo Glowworm Caves, home to thousands of tiny glowing creatures covering the ceiling. But they're not actually worms. They're larvae that glow to attract insects into sticky hanging threads. As boats drift silently through the dark caves, the blue lights above create one of the most surreal scenes on Earth. Number 9. This fiery landscape is the Erta volcano in Ethiopia, and it's one of the most extraordinary places on Earth. You're looking at one of the planet's longest-lived lava lakes, a pool of molten rock that has remained active for decades. The lava below can reach temperatures of over 1,100 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt metal. And this volcano sits in the Afar Depression, one of the few places on Earth where three tectonic plates are slowly pulling apart. In a way, you're watching a continent being reshaped in real time. The glowing cracks and rivers of lava aren't just beautiful. They're evidence that the Earth's crust here is literally breaking apart. The environment is so extreme that daytime temperatures often exceed 45 degrees Celsius, earning this region the nickname the Gateway to Hell. Number 8. At first glance, this looks like the ruins of an ancient civilization, but these perfectly shaped stone columns are entirely natural. This is Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, home to around 40,000 interlocking basalt pillars, most with nearly perfect hexagonal shapes. They were created about 60 million years ago when an enormous volcanic eruption covered the area in lava. As the lava cooled, it contracted and cracked into these remarkable geometric patterns. The formations are so precise that local legends claimed they were built by a giant named Finn McCool as a bridge to Scotland. Even today, many visitors find it hard to believe this wasn't designed by human hands. Number 7. This isn't an alien planet or a giant eye staring back at Earth. This is Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone National Park, the largest hot spring in the United States and one of the most colorful places on Earth. The deep blue center reaches temperatures of around 70 degrees Celsius, hot enough to prevent most life from surviving there. But around the cooler edges, billions of heat-loving microorganisms thrive. These tiny microbes create the brilliant rings of green, yellow, orange, and red that make the spring look almost unreal. Number 6. What looks like a frozen waterfall is actually stone. This is Pamukkale, in Turkey, a landscape built entirely by mineral-rich hot springs over thousands of years. As the warm water flows down the hillside, it leaves behind calcium deposits that slowly harden into bright white terraces. The result looks almost unreal, glowing blue pools stacked on top of giant natural steps. Ancient Romans believed these thermal waters had healing powers and built an entire city beside them over 2,000 years ago. And even today, the water still keeps reshaping the cliffs, one layer at a time. Number 5. This blood-red lake in Tanzania looks like something straight out of a horror movie. This is Lake Natron, one of the most extreme lakes on Earth. Its waters can reach temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius and are so alkaline that the pH is nearly as high as ammonia. The lake is so harsh that most animals cannot survive in it, and its mineral-rich waters can preserve dead creatures, making them appear turned to stone. Number 4. This mountain looks like it was cut straight out of another planet flat on top, surrounded by vertical cliffs nearly 1,000 feet high. This is Mount Roraima, one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, estimated to be almost 2 billion years old. The mountain sits where Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana meet, hidden above the clouds like a lost world. Because the summit remained isolated for millions of years, strange plants and animals evolved here that exist nowhere else on the planet. And the weather makes it even more unreal. Rain falls almost constantly, feeding waterfalls that disappear directly off the edge of the cliffs into the fog below. And when explorers finally reached the top, they found black rocks, crystal pools, and landscapes so alien it barely looked like Earth anymore to them. Number 3. In China, there's a forest that doesn't look real. Zhangjiajie National Forest is filled with thousands of giant stone pillars rising straight out of the earth, some over 1,000 feet tall. These mountains were shaped by millions of years of erosion, creating one of the strangest landscapes on the planet. And if it looks familiar, it inspired the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. There's even a glass bridge suspended above the canyon for visitors brave enough to cross it. Number 2. This endless white landscape isn't snow, ice, or even a frozen ocean. This is Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, the largest salt flat on Earth. Over 10,000 square kilometers of land are covered by a crust of salt left behind by prehistoric lakes that disappeared thousands of years ago. During the dry season, the surface breaks into millions of nearly perfect hexagons, creating one of the most surreal landscapes on the planet. But when a thin layer of rainwater covers the flats, something extraordinary happens. The entire desert transforms into the world's largest natural mirror. Mountains, clouds, and even sunsets appear to float beneath your feet, making it nearly impossible to tell where the earth ends and the sky begins. A place born from vanished lakes has become both one of Earth's greatest illusions and one of its most valuable landscapes. Number 1. This island looks like it belongs on another planet. It's called Socotra, a remote island near Yemen, home to some of the strangest trees on Earth. These are dragon blood trees, named after their dark red sap, once believed to be dragon's blood. Over 1/3 of Socotra's plant life exists nowhere else on the planet. Because the island was isolated for millions of years, nature evolved here in completely unique ways. No CGI, no fantasy movie set, just one of the most alien-looking places on Earth.